name's Chris Sullivan from Summer Movie, and today I'm excited to show you guys this corner townhouse. This place has 165 square meters. It has 4 bedrooms. It has a separate kitchen, 2 parking spaces, a possible garage, a yard, a terrace, a balcony. Let me go ahead and turn this camera around a basement. Let me turn this camera around and show you guys what it is I'm looking at today. All right, well, I just turned the camera around. Right now, I am standing in the living room and dining room section of this 165 square meter townhouse. So we are the corner townhouse. We do have a good sized terrace area. We also have some steps leading to our basement. We also have an awning. We have a balcony up there, and we do have a little bit of a yard back here. So dogs are allowed in this property with a little bit of a shed. So we are fenced in, not with a very high fence. You can kind of see it right here, but it's probably a little bit above my knees. All right, so let's go ahead, let's go inside and let's check out the rest of this property. So over here, this is normally our front entrance. So this is normally how we walk in. So let's go ahead and let's check out the front entrance. We do have 2 parking spaces right here in front of the property. So coming up right here, we do have 2 parking spaces. We do have a garage that way, about 2-3 minute walk. So coming in, we do have that classic guest toilet. Also here, an additional door, which is nice because then you can kind of shut some of that cold air out over there. So we have our basement entrance, and then here's our kitchen. So, classic kitchen. And a freezer, fridge combi, and then also with the small dishwasher. Good points to point out. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's check upstairs out before we go check out downstairs. All right, well, I just made it up those stairs. I'm on the first upper level. So up here, I do have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. Let's go ahead and start with the larger of the 2 bedrooms. So this will be our parents' room, our master bedroom. So here we have the electric shutters. For the most part, they are manual, but here we do have, so say, the electric ones. You can see that coming down. So let's check out the balcony real quick. So we do have a good sized balcony here. What's also important to mention is it's completely covered. We do have an extra awning here that you can pull out if it gets too sunny for you. And then from here you do have a little bit of a view kind of in the yard. So, all right, so we also have on this level, we have a children's bedroom. So this will be our children's room. So with a built-in closet, which is kind of nice. You don't have to bring your own closet here. So, and also on this level, we have a bathroom with a bathtub. So this is kind of fun. You do have to say here the hand unit, so you can pull this out to shower. There's also a clothing line that's kind of integrated into here. All right, let's go ahead, let's go up and continue. All right, well, I just made it up those stairs. I am right now on the 2nd upper level of this house. So let's go ahead and let's look at some of the fun features here. This is kind of neat. We have here a little bit of a storage kind of closet. Goes back a little bit. So it's always nice to have some hidden space. So this is just kind of like here, just a little mini office storage space. Also with some cabinetry. So I'll real quick show you what that looks like. So, and then coming over here, we have also a room that would work very, very well as a place to get ready. Lots of closet space. So this is kind of the built out attic, but it is kind of nice that we have little features like this here. All right, well, let's go down to the basement and check that out. All right, well, I just made it down the basement. We do have a little storage room here on the side. We have over here, we have kind of a one-man sauna. So, but this is kind of nice. We do have here some extra space. Followed by, on this side, we have a laundry room. So this is our laundry room with also a shower here in the back. That would be our exit to the backyard. But this is kind of nice because you can use that for your pet. And then here we also pretty much have an old kitchen that's been repurposed for this area. So, and then we have one more storage room over here. Let me go ahead, let me walk back here and show you that real quick. So here, this is where our heating unit is. And then nice is we do have a big deep freezer if the fridge space upstairs is not enough for you, and some additional cabinetry. All right, let's go upstairs and end this video. Well, this has been Kim Sullivan from Summer Movie, and I hope you guys enjoyed this property tour today. Sure knows I enjoyed giving it. If you guys want to see this property or any of our other property offers, please scroll down below, find my contact information. Send me a WhatsApp, send me an SMS, write me an email, give me a phone call, but please do not comment on the video if you want to see this property. Folks, I'm sorry, I suck at social media, and chances are I'm probably not going to see your comment that you want to see the property until it's long gone. So direct contact below if you want to see this property or any of our other property offers.